Hey guys, me Cher.
It's me, Andrew.
Welcome back to Recaps on the Run. We're ready running. Just about to kick off our recap, so thanks for joining us.
Today, pretty sunny, pretty warm.
It's beautiful.
It's comfortable right now. We're just getting started, but we might heat up a little more.
Back to our favorite track.
Not a track, but a trail.
Yeah, back to our favorite trail. In a little bit better shape than last week, so hopefully we have a little bit more stamina to get us through.
Yeah, Cher's not as sick.
Yeah.
I'm not as... Well, my legs are pretty sore from some new workouts, but we're pretty good. We're ready to run and recap.
Great, so let's kick it off. Today we're recapping Game of Thrones, Season 6, Episode 3, Oathbreaker.
Oathbreaker.
Man, well, what did you think when you first saw the title?
Oh, I just now understand why it's called that. But I wasn't sure. I didn't know. I thought there was a sword named Oathbreaker, isn't there?
No, it's Oathkeeper.
Oathkeeper. Oh, okay, the opposite. But I wasn't sure. But what about you?
Well, because I know about Oathkeeper, I was like, oh, it's the brother sword or sister sword. I thought we were going to meet possibly a new character or something along the lines, like another sword made out of Valyrian steel. That's what I thought. So, first scene, let's kick it off. We start off right where
we gotta
go ahead.
Do a little kickback of what happened last episode, right?
Well, the only main thing that happened last episode is that Jon's still alive.
Jon woke up. He was breathing hard.
It's amazing.
And that's exactly where we pick it up from in this episode.
Yeah, he's brought back by the Lord of Light, or Melisandre, however you want to look at it. He's breathing, he's alive. You know, I think number one question for all watchers were probably going to be like, is he going to have his memories? Is he going to be the same? Is he going to be evil?
Is he going to be a White Walker? Oh wait, no, that was... He didn't have the blue eyes.
You know, I think they said even in the last episode, the other fighter who was brought back to life, he always said he was always a little bit less every time he came back, so...
Oh, yeah.
I was concerned about, like, is he still going to be a good fighter, a good leader? What's up with him? So, super glad they start off again. Game of Thrones is excellent with not keeping us too much on our seats and just giving us answers right when we want it. I love it. So
they don't filler any very much. Just boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. So he was alive, breathing hard. Sir Davos in the scene. Melisandre.
Yeah, I don't know how Sir Davos heard him. He somehow he went back in the room.
Sir Davos is connected to him somehow. He has an intuition. He has a feeling about him. Yeah, so I think that whole opening scene with Jon Snow coming back to life, just, you know, he was a little bit doubtful of why he's back, but
we just got to.
It was good.
He was breathing, and we just got to breathe with him.
I know.
They weren't saying anything at first.
Like, because he's freezing.
Yeah, they weren't saying anything at first. Just let the audience catch their breath from last episode when he woke up.
So I love the whole thing. Even when he came out and addressed the men, obviously they're questioning, how's he alive? Love their interaction with
Tormund.
Oh my gosh, and even his friend too. Just a bit of humor, some lightheartedness for such a heavy scene. I thought it was excellent. Even what's his friend's name again?
Ed.
Even when he cracked a joke, and it's like, are you sure? Maybe it's not you. Because Jon Snow is not known
it's so unbelievable
for making jokes.
Some people think he's a god
or a monster. Like, who knows?
White. They're checking his eyes if they're blue. Even I'm not so sure yet what's going on with him. He's shook.
It's a great scene. It's a great scene over at Castle Black, the wall. You know, I was like, are people going to rush him? They're going to try to kill him again? Yeah, so.
Yeah, well.
I was just felt relief. He's basically himself. He remembers what happened. He even remembers before that no short or long-term memory loss. He's basically just questioning because he thought he did the right thing and he got betrayed, and why is he back? So I think as anyone who comes back to life from the dead,
Yeah.
pretty realistic reaction. I think it was interesting when Sandra asked him, like, what'd you see? What'd you see? Like, dying to know what's on the other side when he's dead.
And we learned from seasons ago, you know nothing, Jon Snow. So, he literally knows nothing. That when you die, or when he died at least, there was nothing.
Well, maybe he didn't fully die. Maybe he only goes into, like, some weird black purgatory space.
Maybe, but we know that he believes he died, and he knows there's nothing in his mind. So,
back to himself. Great scene. I'm happy. I'm happy he's not always saying Hodor, or when he's back to life, he's himself. Amazing. When he walked out, I completely thought he looked like Robb Stark for a minute. I don't know if it's the haircut or what, or the coat, or the way he carried himself, but very much thought of.
Maybe it's because he got in such good shape for this season.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll get more into that, though. Maybe it was just a precursor for all the Stark in this episode. But
there's a little interaction with Davos, who just is another fatherly figure to him, and says, when Jon Snow says he thought he failed, Davos just says, good, fail again.
I love that quote. I feel like I'm going to change out my emails, because it just shows, like, failures in the end, it makes you grow and you learn from it. And people should approach life and decisions as, go do it again, fail again. It makes you better. So, love that. Great line. So many good nuggets in the writing that I think are applicable to real non-Westeros life.
They even go back and forth with the humor. Like we talked about. But, continue.
I was going to say, the next scene was a quick snippet of two more characters we haven't seen, well, three more characters we haven't seen for a while. Sam Gillian, Little Sam, on a boat.
Oh yeah, I didn't even recognize them at first.
What do you mean?
I forgot completely about them. Well, not them, but for a second.
Because it's like you don't really miss people.
Yeah,
when you don't need
there's so many characters to go on.
You're like, oh yeah, them. Thought they were cute. The only surviving couple so far in Westeros. I'm running up the hill, guys. Deal with it. Stick in there with us. Yeah, they're off on a ship.
Are they the only couple?
I don't know. For now, I think that's happy.
That's
not
kind of
like forced marriage. So they're traveling. Long and short, I'm not going to recap the whole thing. I think the end result is that he's taking her to his hometown.
She wants to go wherever he goes. They don't want to split up.
So I think just laying the groundwork for going back to his town. It's funny how he says, my father, but my sister and my mother are lovely, so we'll see what's to come from that storyline.
We learned that he doesn't really care about everybody in the world. He cares about people, but not really. He cares about
He's not as annoying to me as previous seasons. Now that he's away from all the...
He looks like he lost weight.
You
starving on that boat.
Noticing who's in shape. Not, but...
He's been running with us.
Yeah, as you guys are too.
Just a short scene with... Nice to see Gillian and Sam.
Yeah, she's definitely come a long way. Sorry, I need a little breather. She's definitely come a long way since her time before Beyond the Wall, so it was good to see her have a little bit more of a background, or backbone. So
Can we move to Bran?
Oh man,
another flashback.
Oh my gosh, so good.
Bran's right there with us with he sees these short snippets and he wants us to watch more of the show.
It's like, give me more, and the old guy keeps pulling
another
back.
cliffhanger. We gotta wait till next week, Bran.
So he flashed back to a really interesting scene. Back to seeing his father when he was a young kid.
Not that young, but...
Well, his father when he was younger.
Yeah. He looks a lot like Ned Stark or Shot mean.
Yeah. It's the haircut. But yeah, definitely. It was so interesting because you could tell Bran's like, I know what happens. I've heard about this a million times. Long story short, the time that we flash back to is the start of all the war.
It's not the start.
Well, it is.
It's
so it is.
The end.
So towards the end. Well, okay, yeah, towards the end.
It's at the end when I think Robert's injured and he just got the Iron Throne in.
So it's interesting because if you watch the preview before the episode started, they shared about how all this war was set about because Ned Stark's older sister, Lyanna, was promised to Robert Baratheon, who was Ned's friend. And basically, depending on who's telling you the story, either she was kidnapped by Rhaegar and raped and died, or other accounts is that he was quite charming, and possibly she wasn't kidnapped, but she went willingly and consensually. So there's that.
Yeah, we don't know.
We don't know.
We're led to
Hopefully Bran finds out for us sooner or later. But in this scene...
Yeah, so it's the end of the war. Almost at the end of the war. And
what's that? So they get to a tower.
It's called the Tower of Joy.
Joy?
Joy.
Tower
like happy joy.
What city? Where in Westeros is it?
I think it's a little closer to between King's Landing and Dorne.
Oh,
somewhere south.
Okay, not north and north. So Ned comes up on his horse. It's being guarded by men. He's like, where were you? We're here, where our prince told us to be. So obviously, they're guarding something for Rhaegar on his orders. Ned's looking for his sister. She's there with Mira's father, Alan Reed, which was mind-blowing because, and again, not a spoiler at all, but more fan speculation, and it's not a spoiler because I'm sure people have seen theories, and it's just speculation again, that Jon could possibly be born of Rhaegar and Lyanna, and he's not Ned Stark's bastard son, but really saying Lyanna, when she gave birth to him, and gave him to Ned to care for. So that's one speculation. Another, you build upon that, there's also rumors that could he have been a twin, and his twin sister could be Mira. And that's all based again on they have the same curly haircut.
Interesting.
So you know,
I didn't know about that part.
Yeah, so potentially, if she's having a baby and she's even beyond it being Jon Snow, could she be carrying twins and it's a boy and a girl? And could it be Jon and Mira? So all up in the air, all speculation.
Yeah, my girlfriend thought Jon Snow came up with that theory for Jon Snow, but we didn't think about it. It could be Mira also.
Man, what if they're triplets? And what if there's a third one? Who else could we add to that mix? Let's get it trending. So anyways, that's why I was kind of blown away that the old guy was like, yeah, that's Mira's father. Because she plays into it somehow. We don't know how yet. So, and again, basing it on their same curly hairstyle. Anyways, it's a great flashback scene.
Wow, so there could be another Stark? could we actually be gaining Starks?
Well, they wouldn't technically, they'd be half Stark because they'd be half Targaryen.
Yeah, like Jon Snow's half Stark.
Yeah, but which Stark is he? Is he really Ned Stark's bastard? Or is he really Lyanna? And you always talk about Benjen, and Benjen told Jon Snow, after this, I'll tell you who your mother was. It'll be super interesting.
We're all over the place.
Yeah. Now it's just devolved into speculation.
So they're at the Tower of Joy.
Tower of Joy.
Like epic
sword fighting. Great.
Two-sword battle.
Great choreography. Wow. Believable. Good sound. Good movement.
Yeah, I guess that swordsman is the greatest I've seen too.
Yeah, he was pretty good with two swords.
What was his name?
Was he someone we should care about? He's got to be an ancestor of somebody. But he was a pretty good fighter.
Yeah, he was known as the most skilled swordsman I've read, and I guess that's what Ned Stark claimed as well.
So Bran's heard the story that his father defeated him, and the old guy, the three-eyed raven, was like, did he really? And find out he didn't. He was stabbed in the back. And then his head was chopped off by Ned, so...
Maybe. He didn't get decapitated. They didn't show him.
He died. He was
killed.
He was killed by Ned after being stabbed in the back. Very...
Yeah,
unsportsmanlike.
You could tell that that wasn't what Ned was planning, but
He'll take it.
yeah.
He's looking for his sister. He hears screaming. We should have mentioned, he hears screaming from the tower. Female scream.
Yeah.
Childbirth scream. I'm telling you, it's getting so interesting. As much as Brad wanted to stay there, I wanted to stay there too and run up those stairs and have all of our secrets unveiled and revealed. And
Yeah, so everyone dies besides Ned and Howland Reed. All the King's Guard and all the other guards.
it was a massacre. Well, not so much
Right.
massacre. It was a pretty bloody killing. But it was interesting how he tried to call his father and he turned around, young him. Obviously didn't see anyone. But I wonder if that'll come into play in a future episode where they could hear Bran. I wonder if he's going to be able to change anything that might have happened.
Well, he's definitely gonna try, for sure.
Well, the
If
old
he
guy
sees
said,
something he doesn't like, he's gonna try to change
he's
it.
going to try, but the old guy said, the ink of the past is already dried. Like, you can't do anything to change it. It's already, what is written is written. But it'll be interesting that he tries. What would he try to change? I don't know.
I thought it was pretty silly how he would even try to yell. But
Come on, that happens in every show and every episode. Someone's saying something in the past. Any ghost is gonna try to make their presence known. So super interesting.
maybe if he didn't interrupt Ned Stark, he would have got up there faster, and Lyanna would have survived.
Maybe. So now you're blaming him for his aunt's death.
Yeah.
I don't know. It seems like a pretty fruitless.
Oh, I was thinking. So possibly the visions could be from the trees. What are they called?
All those old oaks, like the.
Yeah, they call the old god trees. Yeah, so maybe that's what kind of past Bran was able to see. They're all going to be outdoors, maybe. Or maybe it's that three-eyed raven. Maybe.
Interesting. I know who that sprite reminds me of now. That wood sprite. She reminds me of like the fairy that was in Legend with Tom Cruise. I don't know if you watched it, but she's just odd.
Was she in this episode? I didn't see. I don't remember.
She was in the background watching him, but it was so funny how he's like, "Don't worry, you're not going to be here forever. You just need to learn it.
He needs to learn everything.
Everything, okay? That won't take you long. You won't be an old man with the roots in the ground, but you gotta learn everything." So, super interesting scene. Okay, I need to stop and grab water. Be right back, guys.
Alright. Hey guys,
Okay,
we're back.
back on my little break. Hope you got some water. Hope you did some stretching. Okay, back on the trail. So, we wrapped up a little bit of that. Let's jump over to our mother of dragons,
Khaleesi. What? Breaker of chains.
Oh my gosh.
Queen of Marine. What?
I need to
What else?
embellish my resume as good as she does because she just has like 10 different titles.
You
that
know
I
what?
think she only cares about.
Oh yeah, I just thought of this now, but remember what Tywin said? Anyone man who says he's a king is no true king. And Khaleesi's always introducing herself like that, and
Well, she's
it gets less and less
yeah.
impactful every single time.
Agree. Complete. She needs to know her audience a little better and who will be impressed by what. So,
Yeah.
she gets dropped off at the widowed Khaleesi home.
Yeah.
Gets left there.
I forgot what the place is. What do you remember what the place is called?
Don't ask me any of those. I don't know the name. That's why I just called it the widow place. But
The Great Stallions. Great Horse structure.
that we saw in season 1. So yeah, she tries to make her intro. The old lady says, I know who you are. I remember you eating the stallion's heart. Basically the same thing. You're pretty much nothing. It was kind
She's
of...
not really mad at Daenerys, and
She's not mad at all. I think she totally put her in her place to say, you thought you were going to be great. You thought Khal Drogo was going to be great. I thought I was going to be great before. So just kind of a lesson to the youngins, like, you're not the first and greatest. We've all been there. But pretty understanding about it, I thought.
yeah, she seemed like a widow that's been there for a while, but everyone else, they seemed like handmaidens for some reason.
Well, probably just...
They're all just so meek and quiet. Meek and quiet.
I know. I think Daenerys needs to stop with the threatening. She's like threatens everyone. You'll pay for this. You'll pay for like. She makes so many threats, and like what you said earlier. At some point, it's gonna be like, dude, you can't just be all words. You're not really paying anyone back. If anything, you're falling lower and lower at the food chain.
I mean, even worse than when she started as. Not actually worse, but
No, I think you're right.
more rags.
On the pendulum, she was like a scared little naive girl, and then she swung all the way to thinking she's like the ish.
And
She needs to humble herself.
now she's just waiting for help from Jorah and Dario.
If she even thinks they're following her. So basically, long story short, she's stuck there. They're saying, if you're lucky, you'll get to stay. If not, worse than that. Because
I thought
she needs to be judged.
they were lighting candles, and I thought, this is her way out. They're gonna throw her in the fire, and they're gonna worship her.
They're not gonna throw her in a pyre that's on a candle. One little.
Well, they were lighting fires. I thought, all right, this is her chance.
It was more like incense candles. Come on. But they changed her. We'll see what happens.
I'm hoping, so I could root for her again. I hope she does something herself to.
Besides threats.
Yeah, so she could gain my.
Respect.
Yeah, respect back.
Yeah,
take some kind of action.
Exactly.
And not just be a damsel in distress.
And be spouting off doing what you've done before. You gotta keep growing.
Yeah. Don't let Sir Jorah Mormont be her Prince Charming.
Again, for like the 27th time. Yeah.
I am rooting for him. I hope he helps in some way.
Well, I'm rooting for her too. I really would love her. I think her and Arya are pretty much the same, where I really wanted them to be strong females, and they kind of fell by the wayside. And I think Dany's britches are too big for her right now. She has to humble herself a little bit. So, before she could be a great leader. So anyways, then we go over to her old hood Marine.
With Varys just fanning himself. Such a weird scene.
Varys being Varys. I thought that was a good scene. I think it shows his influence and his craftiness. And how bribery can be more of an incentive than threats. Sometimes the carrot is stronger than the stick. So he's basically trying to find out who's doing all this crazy stuff to Marine.
Yeah, I'm sure they intended to do it, but I wasn't sure. Oh no, we're going to see what Varys actually does. Is he like a really bad guy? I wasn't sure the whole time if he was going to torture them, if he was going to kill the kid. Even at the end, I wasn't sure if he actually went through his promise and gave that whole bag of silver to the woman. You think so? But I don't know. I mean, he could. It doesn't make sense for him to
send her away with a bag of silver.
Yeah, that much silver. Well, it's not a smart move. I don't know where he would get all that money from.
He knows about Dom. He knows he has a breathing problem. He knows the woman who started it all off.
It just seems like you don't get in that position of power by giving away so much.
True that.
But
I'm
still not sure.
Regardless, you would feel her dilemma. Like when you get faced with a rock and a hard place, if someone gives you a shiny out with a bag full of silver, you'll mostly likely gravitate to that. So it's kind of a cliffhanger. We jump to the Marine Small Council. Interesting scene with
Tyrion trying to get some life out of Missandei and Grey Worm.
Oh, there's another couple, so I do love them. They're
Are they a couple
cute.
yet?
Come on.
I think they held hands, but that's all we've seen, right?
Well, they can't do more than that. Come on, he's unsullied, so.
Well, we don't see them talk, or we don't know their type of relationship.
We solidified. What do they have if he's not there? They talk about patrol. That was kind of sad. Okay. And they talk about what he saw on patrol, where he's going for patrol. It's kind of a blah kind of relationship, but still.
Well, they don't know how to have fun. They don't know the games.
They don't even drink. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was a pretty much servants for life they've been. Yeah,
so.
they're kind of dull, but still super attractive and cute couple. Tyrion was trying to pull teeth. It was interesting seeing him in his element, trying to make conversation, trying to play games.
Yeah, I guess Tyrion invented the game Have You Ever?
He thought of it up, yeah. So there you go, the origin story.
There.
The origin story. I guess there was no drinking because Tyrion didn't drink the whole episode, so no shots for.
He drank some.
Did he drink? Okay.
Well, he was drinking some wine.
Alrighty, sorry guys, we're heading back up this hill. A little bit of a stretch break. So then
we're not really stretching. We're hiking up here. Varys saves Tyrion again. This time with a conversation.
So yeah, he found out who's been supplying the downfall of Marine.
I guess it's been three whole cities?
Yeah, three of the surrounding cities. The wise men from Volante. I don't remember all the names. That's your job.
I don't remember which ones you said. It could be Bravos, Pentos. I don't remember.
It's basically like if we were the U.S., everyone in Europe and Asia is trying to overthrow the U.S. That's just hypothetical. So, 3 different countries trying to take down Marine. That's who's funding all this destruction. And like Tyrion says, you know, we don't have to worry about inside our walls. It's everybody outside that wants to take us over. So what was the end result, Andrew? What do you think? What would you do in that situation?
I would give Marine up. I would just go to Westeros with the dragons. I don't know. Those people seem like a lost cause.
You give up on them? They were in those places before. Sunday says they only speak one language.
Oh yeah, for the unsullied place.
Of the 17 languages she speaks, which was a super interesting fact.
I think we learned that before also. But nice to reiterate it.
Yeah, so they have to go back.
I don't know what they're gonna do. What do you think they should do? What do you think?
Take over all the lands. Take those dragons.
So is Tyrion pretty much in charge right now?
I think so.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I think he's in charge until Dany gets back. He's calling the shots. It's like a trial kingdom. He should really figure out if he knows how to rule. I mean, right now he has him. He has Varys. He has, you know, he could tell him all the secrets. He has Grey Worm could lead his army. Missandei's like the ambassador. I think he should take it for a trial run. And what would he do if he really was running the kingdom? And that means sometimes you got to go to war. He should know that. He's a little soft-hearted, but that's what I would say. Take all those lands out. They're trying to take you down. Do something about it. So yeah, so we wrap up in Marine. Anything about that storyline you want to comment on or
no, that's
reactions?
That one wasn't as.
I mean, it's still interesting to see.
It's of course, yeah, always interesting to see anything with Tyrion or Varys. I'm interested to see, but we're still have to learn more about what's coming for.
I think you're wrong though. They can't just run. They can't bounce out. They've got to
not run, but I think
you just said
I think that place is useless. They should conquer the Dothraki or something.
Those are all the merchant lands. Those are the ones with the slaves. Those have all the people. They're gonna play a big part.
So politically, how can you get all those people against you on your side?
Well, with money and war, you've got to find something that unifies all of them.
That's how they do it usually.
So, you know.
Yeah, they need a threat.
Yeah, some kind of fear. I don't know. So crazy. I think that's a test run. Okay, let's jump over. What was after that? Where you want to go? You want to go to Miss Arya?
Is that the next? Yeah, sure.
Well, first, before we even went to Arya, we went to King's Landing. So I thought that was super interesting because we start with Qyburn, and he was kind of like
Qyburn.
I was close. Hey, I was close. I just couldn't read my notes. So it's interesting because he's like bribing the kids, and now we see those are the little.
He's taking over for Varys' whispers.
Yeah. So we know that they do it through the children. I loved how oh my gosh. Cersei came in and was like, I want to know everything. I want to know who's laughing at us.
In every nation.
Oh my gosh, she's on a rampage. This woman is going to take care of business. So she's going to find out from every single nation and extract ultimate revenge. I would be scared to be on her back. She's like ultimate mean girl.
I'm pretty sure she's going to ask Qyburn to like clone the mountain next. Or I guess his name's Sir Robert Strong now.
Sir Gregor, the mountain, yes.
No, that's how he was introduced. I guess his new name is Robert Strong.
Interesting. Robert?
Yeah, Robert Strong. I don't know why.
Like Robert Baratheon?
Yeah, that's how he introduced him, and he has a new name under his zombie status.
He's unbreakable. That's a huge guy, yeah. But to your point, he can't take out hundreds of people, but Cersei says he only has to kill one person.
I didn't really understand that. Could you explain?
I can't understand. So they're going to have a trial, obviously. She's going to need a champion. He's going to be her champion. And then she's saying they have to pick another champion for whoever else. Who was she against? So I don't know if she gets to call someone out, if it's going to be a distraction technique. I don't know.
Who do you think? Do we know anybody that could beat the mountain?
Oberyn's dead. He didn't do a very good job. I mean,
there's no really great warriors anymore. Sir Barristan sell me that two-sword guy is gone?
Well, you know, maybe he doesn't have to be a warrior. Maybe he has to be crafty.
Maybe it has to be
a big chunk of mountain.
Maybe it has to be a faceless man.
Well, what good is that going to do?
Maybe Arya Stark could take the Hound's face. Oh man!
Come on!
Oh man, that'd be.
Come on!
Well,
That's a good one.
We'll read about it. We'll talk about Arya a little bit later.
Right. That's $5 if you're right.
Oh yeah, I guess we'll go straight to the Arya right after that. Anyway.
Let's take King's Landing really quick and let's get Tommen out of the way.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh yeah.
Let's get
Tommen and High Sparrow.
Let's get the king out of the way. King baby boy Tommen. Running the High Sparrow. He's got some fire in him. A little bit of backbone now.
He's just still too impressionable.
I was impressed.
He tried. He intended to get the High Sparrow, to intimidate the High Sparrow, but he ends up submitting to his persuasion and just be molded by him. He's getting molded now.
He's distracted. I think, poor Tommen. He's trying.
He's too impressionable.
He's hard. Yes, too young. But A for effort. I mean, even before that, I forgot about the whole small council meeting where Cersei, Jaime, and the Mountain tried to bogart on the small council meeting.
I thought the Mountain was just going to murder everybody in there. I was hoping they would do that.
I mean, it was so. You know, they're still meeting. The Tyrells are still there. Their uncle's there. They're saying, "What are you doing about Marcella? What are you doing about anything?" And
I only care about Olenna in that group. I think I like Olenna. Do you like Olenna? Or
I think she's a formidable adversary.
I mean,
she was not the queen. By the way,
she was rivaling Tywin for a while.
Yeah, true that. I mean, with age comes wisdom and experience and kind of some craftiness, and she's the oldest.
By the way, I wanted to say that
she's seen some things. What?
All of every place is getting new kingdoms. I mean, new kings or
generations.
Yeah, everyone's getting worse. From Roose Bolton, who was calm and fierce, but not crazy like Ramsay,
and not crazy like Phrase.
Every place is being left into shambles pretty much ever since Tywin died.
Oh yeah.
King's Landing's been a mess. Cersei doesn't know how to handle it.
It's like
the training wheels came off all of a sudden, all at once for every kingdom.
Yeah, they're kind of spiraling. These new millennials, geez. What can you do about them? They think they know best. So yeah, Olenna's back. I thought it was ballsy how they just got up and left.
Yeah.
They basically said they're not doing anything about the High Sparrow. They're not doing anything about Dorne at the moment. So we'll see what's to come. There's definitely some. It's hard because Cersei is like the Queen Mother. She's a Lannister, but she's like all by herself, basically. Besides Jaime and Tommen, she has no one to back her up. Even her uncle's not backing her up. So it'll be interesting. Hitting King's Landing's up for grabs. Right now, it's the High Sparrow. He's kind of owning it all.
Yeah. What did you think about that scene with Tommen and?
I thought he was going to kill him. That whole scene, I was like, he's going to sit down, he's going to pull out a sword, he's going to kill the king.
Which one? Oh.
High Sparrow. I thought he was going to kill Tommen.
I thought it was
whole
possible.
Scene. Like, I was like, when's he going to kill him? I guess I'm so used to people stabbing people in close quarters that's what I was waiting for.
Oh yeah, another thing I wanted to comment before was, you never see someone who's as poor as the High Sparrow be so overweight. And I'm thinking,
why do you think he's overweight? Maybe he's just carrying a lot of load. Maybe he just walks.
No, you could. Well, for one thing,
what's with you and your obsession?
No, for one thing, I know the actor. He's usually like pretty thin, so it seems like he might have gained weight for that role. But I think it's intentional to show that
he's getting
something's
full
going on. Yeah,
and he's living off something.
He's not really being as I don't know. He's being some kind of greed or
I don't know.
Something behind the scenes.
He has some kind of ulterior motive. I just wanted to hurry up and come out so they could hurry up and kill that whole storyline. Not interested.
I'm not a weight basher. Come on.
I'm just saying you're physique obsessed right now.
Alright, we're gonna take some pictures.
Taking pictures of our trail, guys, so you could pretend you're here with us. Be right back. Hey guys, we're back. Thanks for the little photo break. We're just about to start talking about Arya. So let's jump over to
the girl with no name.
Yeah, oh yeah, maybe we shouldn't call her that anymore. The girl has no name.
Apparently. But it was kind of silly how she kept saying she had no name, but then they asked her about Arya Stark.
Oh my gosh.
Seems like she should have forgot about that or something.
Yeah. Who are you talking about? Who's Arya? I don't know. She has sisters. I don't know her list. Yeah, it was I thought it was too speedy. I thought it was too much of a compressed training session. I knew she was going to learn more without her eyesight, through hearing and intuition. So it was interesting how she was kind of getting grilled and trained at the same time. I thought it was
definitely
so overly rushed.
Like a old movie thing where
montage.
All of a sudden, she learned it. This is what pushes her over the edge. Now she could run on the beach faster.
I know. It was very Rocky style, you're right. So, long story short.
You caught that pretty quick.
Long story short, she finishes her training with the bully, as you like to call her. But the whole time she was getting grilled, what do you think was the significance of that, of saying who her family was? She got hit when she said she had 4 brothers. Interesting fact, if that girl is a no name and she knows everything, she kind of hit her to say, you don't have a 4th
3 and
brother.
a half, I guess.
Yeah, so.
Oh, maybe I was hinting that
that's
a cousin.
That's what I'm thinking of. Like, nope, you don't have 4 brothers. So she knows all their names. She doesn't know where they're at. She said her list. Was that everyone on her list? I thought it was pretty menacing.
Well,
she's like, what name do you want?
Who is still on the list? I mean, it seemed like, because she killed a few people that.
Well, even the people she killed, she still had them on her list. And I'm trying to remember now her list.
I mean, that guy that she stabbed in the neck was one of them. He wasn't on the list anymore.
He was.
Oh, she said it?
No, she didn't say it, but he was on her original list.
Yeah, but I think everybody she listed on this current list, everyone of those people are still alive.
So why would she say the Hound then? She killed him. So.
No, she said that she didn't kill the Hound because the Hound wasn't on her list. She took him off. She was confused.
I thought that was a super interesting scene. Really goes to show who her enemies are. She definitely still has the Arya hit list.
But yeah, I mean, hold on, since we talked about the Hound a little bit.
Go ahead, jump into it, yeah.
He's definitely not dead. Either he's not dead or he's gonna come back as a faceless man or something.
It would be interesting. I like the Hound. I liked him a lot. He saved Sansa. He's scared of fire.
Yeah, he told Joffrey to F the king.
Yes, I really liked him a lot. He had a troubled life, but I think at the core of it all, he was good. He could have been much worse to Arya.
Yeah, pretty much the only thing he did was run down a stable boy, I think.
Yeah, her friend.
Only in one of the first few episodes.
So I would root for him. I would root for your theory that he's going to come back and fight his brother. So.
Yeah, he's gonna be in the trial.
But it was interesting when she was like harping on her so much, like who else was on the list, and she's like, "What name would you like the girl to say?" I thought she was like, "I'm gonna kick your ass." The bully girl, when she finally gets her eyes back, like that's the impression I got from how pissed she looked at getting beat up so bad with those staffs. So she finished her training. Jaqen H'ghar took her to the stream.
Wait, first,
okay, go ahead.
Water. Not first, but just a little bit before that. He again asks her, like, what's your name again?
Yep.
If you say this, I'll give you your eyes back.
Yep.
And it's such an obvious leading question that's gonna.
Like you're like, I know
there's only
answer.
one answer. It's not just you can say, "Oh, my name's Arya Stark." Maybe. Yeah. So not much of a dilemma for her. Of course, he has to say.
The girl has no name.
Yeah. Although I was surprised that she took a sip of that drink, of that. I
was too. I thought she would be like, okay, I'm not ready yet. I thought she was going to have some self-control.
Because, wait, that is the water that
kills people.
Kills people, right? So,
yeah.
And then he tells her
the girl has no name, nothing to be worried about.
Yeah.
And she pauses, but I thought the same thing. I thought she's going to put it down and say, I'm not ready yet. I thought that all that quizzing would keep her tied to the Arya Stark. So, I love Arya. Enjoying her training, but I think it was much too quick. If anything, that would be my criticism. Yeah. Like, it was too easy for her to get her eyes back. It's only been 2 episodes. Yeah, she went through some beats, but
this is the 3rd episode.
Well, so I'm just saying, it was too fast. I think she hasn't suffered enough, in my opinion.
Maybe we just didn't see enough.
Atoned for much. She hasn't given up of herself completely, as I think is the point. she hasn't humbled herself down to High Sparrow status of like everyone, I'll serve everyone, I'm nobody. I feel like she definitely still has a sense of identity. So I think it was too early and too easy to give her back her sight.
I
my
agree.
take on it.
And those questions again is just, that's what she had to say pretty much.
Like, make her burn needle or something. Like, give her a true test. Like, I don't know what you could give her, but make her prove herself. I don't know. It was much too easy, yeah. So, that's our thoughts on Arya. We'll be right back, guys. Hey guys, we're back. Quick bathroom break. If you didn't catch the last segment, Arya got her eyes back. End of that scene. Bravos.
The main scene, the main thing.
The main thing, what we were complaining about. So anyways, let's jump over to Winterfell with our favorite madman, maybe least favorite, I think he's crazy, but Ramsay Bolton, who's at Winterfell. So much different from season 1, so cold, dark, dank place. Lord Umber coming to chat with him, basically like, I need your help, the wildlings are coming to my town, the most north.
I'm not exactly sure who the Umbers are.
Maybe I'm not sure who they are either, but basically...
They're allies of the Starks, pretty much.
Yeah, they're still part of the North. They're still one of the northern families. And he's saying, you know, I need your help to fight these wildlings, but on the one hand, I'm not going to pledge my allegiance to you, I'm not going to kneel to you, I just need your help. Ramsay, he even called out Ramsay, like saying, that's why you killed your father. And I was like, no, I didn't. He got poisoned by enemies, but, you know, dude knows what's up. He's part of the new generation, too. He's saying, you need help, and then when you need help, we'll be mutually beneficial partnership, but he's not going to pledge allegiance, he's not going to take a knee. But what he does have is a gift. Just jogging your memory now.
Oh, yeah, all right,
gift?
all right, I got it.
All right, he has a gift.
Just like Bran Stark could go in the past, I guess Rickon could go like 20 years in the future. Become a grown adult man.
He's been living.
Taller than everybody. Tall as a mountain, pretty much.
Wait, did you? Okay, so we already spoiled it. It's Rickon Stark, but when he first brought in those two hooded people, who'd you think? Did you know?
I thought at first it might be Asha, but he said it was a girl. I mean, not Asha. Theon.
Yeah.
It was actually Asha, the wildling.
I thought it was going to be Theon and Sansa. I was like, oh man! Right before they hit Castle Black, they got busted by the Umbers.
I didn't think it would be Sansa, but I thought it could be Theon for a second.
So they caught two people, and then he said one is a female. I really thought it was going to be Sansa. Took off the hood. It's the wildling.
Yeah, Asha. And Rickon and the other one.
Oh my gosh!
We haven't seen him
forever.
Since he was probably 7 years old.
This was a Stark-filled episode. I mean, we had Arya, we had Bran, we had Jon, we had Rickon now. But what's heartbreaking is how Ramsay's like, how do I know that's Rickon Stark? Oh,
man. How many direwolves are they gonna kill?
I was heartbroken. I think I'm more impacted when they kill one of the direwolves than any of the regular people. That was so cruel. His direwolf's head. Oh.
I don't know.
He's pissed.
I don't know if that's... It kind of seemed like... I'm not sure if there's like a plan going on here, if that was the actual direwolf.
Well, it looked just like his direwolf.
It did. Shaggydog.
Black.
But,
I mean, at first I thought it was a warthog head until my senses let me realize what it was, and heartbreaking. I don't know what's more heartbreaking. They got Rickon now with Ramsay saying, Rickon, welcome home. Or the death of his direwolf. I don't remember his direwolf's name, but
I don't know what's going on with...
killing me.
I don't know. I'm thinking... I wasn't as heartbroken because, I don't know, I think there's something else that's going on there. I don't think they're just...
I think it's a plot.
Betraying... Yeah, the Starks for nothing. I don't know if the wildlings are even attacking either.
Well, maybe they're not attacking, but they're in their land. Number doesn't like... I think multiple things. So, Rickon's home. Another
Lord, he calls him Lord of Winterfell, or
maybe
Prince of Winterfell.
They said like as long as a Stark could walk through the door, they don't have the North. So one, that's a threat to Ramsay. Two, Ramsay now knows that Theon lied to him, and he didn't kill them.
Oh yeah,
so now he knows.
I forgot all about
if
that.
Rickon's there, where's Bran? So he has multiple threats now. He has to deal with Rickon, Bran, Sansa's missing. He's like falling lower and lower as a warden of the North. So, multiple things I've seen. You know, the Welling didn't do a very good job of keeping him safe. I don't know how resourceful she's going to be. She's not She's no Brianna Tarth, but she might have something up her sleeve.
Who's gonna be resourceful?
The wildling chick, Asha.
She could take out a few men.
She could be as crazy as Ramsey, take him to bed and kill him.
Oh.
You never know.
Wait, isn't that what happened before? Yeah, that's how they escaped the first time.
Who did she kill?
She didn't. Well.
That
was Theon. Oh, she's.
I'm just saying, feminine wiles get you a long way in this Westeros. So
Yeah, that's how they got escaped from Theon when Theon had Winterfell under control. She slept with Theon and then snuck Brandon and Rickon out.
So
now she's back. A lot of Starks in the north now.
A lot. Yeah, it was a Stark-filled episode. I would even say Rickon, that's his home, Winterfell. He grew up there. Hopefully he knows all the in and outs. He could escape. He could do something. Telling me, use secret passages, empty rooms, something.
Not only that, but we've learned that he has powers kind of like Bran.
What can he do?
He's seen the ghosts. People talk to him. Like, remember when his dad died? Bran and Rickon had a vision. Rickon's always in those crypts. I guess he's talking to people.
That's true.
And yeah, Shaggydog was maybe he could be a warrior, possibly, probably not.
Well, I think if anything, he's hope. He's a young son returned. Like, hopefully, all the villagers and people, if they're true to the Starks, if they find out he's home, maybe an uprising. Like, you never know.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that. I'm sad that he got caught. I don't know where they're going. I don't know why they would be there.
I love all the Starks, but there's so little character development for him. Like, I wouldn't mind too much. I wouldn't care if he dies. I would care that I wouldn't care if
he's still the heir. He's the baby.
I would mind if like his siblings knew about it, but yeah, I'm not too close to him specifically. Just the Stark family in general.
I see hope. I see hope that he's home at Winterfell. So more to come. What's going to happen there? Let's close it out with back to Castle Black, where we started. Jon Snow wearing the Lord Commander cape. Basically,
yeah.
Traitors ready to be hanged.
Yeah, well, first we see Jon Snow sitting in his room quiet alone. And until Ed brings him out to be the executioner.
Yep.
Goes up to each one of the 4 people ready to be hanged.
Say their last words.
First 2 guys, pretty much, we don't know about them, but...
Who were they? I don't know. Were they traitors? I don't know. Okay, anyways.
Yeah, there are some ones that stabbed him. There was Sir Alistair. Remember what he said?
I know, but it was a good
speech. He seems honorable. He was...
Yeah.
I mean...
That was a good speech. His last 2 speeches have been good speeches.
I mean, of course we don't like him because he betrayed Jon Snow, but really it's kind of respectable. He did what he thought was right.
Yeah, it's honorable.
Stood by his choice by it in the end.
Said he would do it again, even if he knew everything that was going to happen. He'd still do it again. Didn't make the same choice, so...
And then, actually, he says, now I'm going to rest. But then Jon Snow gives him that look, like, but there's nothing after this. I know there's nothing. You're not gonna go into an afterlife or heaven, because that's how I feel Jon Snow felt. He's been dead. He knows there's nothing after there, so...
I would say that's
why he got hesitant, in my opinion.
That's your interpretation. My interpretation is that he was like, oh crap, now he gets to die and be at peace, and I'm still gonna live and be like this living undead, and I don't get to rest, and I don't know why I'm back, and I'm kind of wandering, like, it's almost like if you're a vampire, like, what's my purpose, what's the point? And I almost felt like it's an enviable sort of stare that he gave him, like, you're right. You're done, you're rest, you don't have to worry about anything anymore. And I'm back in this mess, and I have to figure things out. So that was what I thought I saw. And he's like, oh man, you lucky bastard.
So, maybe, could be.
And then Ollie, number 4, had nothing but a mean mug to say.
Just still angry.
Still
he would stab Jon Snow again.
Oh yeah, he's pissed. So, did you think he was going to kill them? What do you think? He was going to go soft?
Well, they were baiting me, so I didn't know which way to go. Like, oh yeah, they're going to go. Wait. I wasn't sure until
it happened.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were iffy on.
They did that on purpose.
Yeah. So, I mean, in the end, he does it.
Gruesome hanging. I don't think I've ever seen one like that.
Very gratuitous and too, showing Ollie's blue face. With
Yeah, all of their faces are all messed up. I know.
Good makeup, but you know, Ed tells him you need to burn the bodies. John says you need to burn the bodies.
Wait. Let me just say that. No, all right. Now.
Go ahead, say it.
Well, yeah, they need to burn the bodies. Jon Snow just walks away, gives another epic end line of the show. My watch is ended.
Yeah. So before that's why I was finishing. He took off his cape, gave it to Ed, and said, "You burn the bodies. It's your Castle Black." Definitely excellent ending line. My watch has ended. He no longer wants to lead the Night's Guard, the Night's Watch. He no longer wants to be Lord Commander. He's done. He's over. He's grappling with his doubts. Who knows where Jon Snow's going to go? What do you think, Andrew? Excellent ending scene.
Oh, man. Well, yeah, first...
Right when we get him back, we lose him, kind of, in a way. Right when we get him back, the Wall loses him. He was so dedicated. He was so resolute. He had such a leadership role.
He just left out of nowhere, too.
It's not out of nowhere.
He left Ghost in there. He left Tormund, his wildling friend. He didn't even, really say goodbye to Ed. He just had to get out of there.
He's done. He kind of saw through to what he had to do with execution and bounced, yeah.
And apparently a lot of people are happy about... I've read that everyone's excited with the death of Ollie.
What? Why?
Apparently everybody hates him. That's all pretty much I've read. Well, he killed Ygritte, betrayed Jon Snow. Nobody likes him.
He was trying to save what was going on with the wildlings.
But are you not happy that he's dead?
I am happy he's dead, but not overly happy about it. Hey guys, we're closing out. We're starting doing our stretches. Make sure you stretch out. What'd you think?
Which part? Well, there's a few things that ended with Ed's going to be the leader of the Lord Commander.
Know it's going to be him. Maybe it's Davos. Maybe it's the Redbeard. Maybe the.
Oh yeah, he didn't even say bye to Davos. Davos wasn't even in that last scene.
Bye to Melisandre for keeping him alive.
She didn't even say thank you, apparently, or maybe he's not thankful.
Yeah, well, even Davos didn't say thank you to her. He's like, "Can we have a moment?" She just brought him to life, and he's like, "Okay, you're done. Get out of here." I mean, so much more to come. I don't know if you saw the scenes for the next episode, but Sansa's going to get to Castle Black next episode. What's going to happen there?
I don't know. I don't know where Jon Snow's going. What could he... there's nothing
Where's
really...
there to go?
There's nothing really calling him to Winterfell for much of a reason.
What do you think? Is he feeling suicidal? Does he want to just die?
Oh, man. Lots to think about. Lots to learn still. I can't believe that's only the 3rd episode of the season.
Well, like you said, it's 3 out of 10, so it's getting up there. But so much happened. Again, I think the flashback with Bran was so telling. We're going to find out what's going to happen there. I'm super looking forward to it, learning more about Jon Snow, what's going to happen with Arya. It's definitely ramping up. What would be your word to describe this last episode? Oathbreaker, which, to circle back, basically, I think that is a nod to his dad, telling a lie of how things happened, and, he killed someone dishonorably, and...
It wasn't really dishonorably.
What do you think the tie-in is for the title Oathbreaker versus Oathkeeper?
Well, it has to do... I'm sure it has... one part of it is Jon Snow leaving his watch. You're not supposed to be leaving that watch.
Yes. Totally, you're right. I didn't even think of that. I didn't
realize until the very end. He broke his oath. Oath to the...
Well, I think that oath, it's pretty much has to be rewritten. I mean, Sam's gone. He's gone. The wildlings were in.
I don't even know what my word is. There's so much. Part of me is I'm excited that Jon Snow could be Jon Stark now. His name that Davos offered him before, or Stannis offered him before. I don't know. There's so much pulling me in every direction. The
one word I would use is Stark, just because this was such a Stark-filled episode. I think we saw almost all of them except for Sansa, all the ones that are alive at least. I think it's exciting. It's like the family coming back. It was almost a mini reunion. Arya has her eyes. Jon's back to life. Rickon's there. Bran's there.
Yeah, at least he's in the story.
We even saw Ned Stark. Come on, we saw so many of them. So I really think it was a Stark-filled episode.
Yeah, well, right when he said that, I thought, oh no, this can't be good. because you can't get too happy with a series.
I'm not happy.
I'm cautious. I'm cautious. I don't want to be too happy, too excited. This show burned me too many times before.
But you have to be happy because they didn't have anything about Dorne.
Yeah.
Everything that you don't like.
Very little King's Landing.
Yeah, so it was a good, solid episode. What's your speculations for what's to come? What do you think next episode? I already said Sansa's going to make Castle Black. You think they're going to use Rickon for bait? What do you think?
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen next episode, but I think Hound's coming back somehow. I think Rickon is there on purpose. He has some kind of plan going on.
You think he did that intentionally? He got caught intentionally?
Possibly.
Come on.
I don't think he got caught. I think the Umbers are with him. He went there with Umbers and Asha.
Some kind of overthrowing? Some kind of double cross? Another thing that we saw, if you saw the scenes from the next episode, is that we get to see Littlefinger again. Littlefinger's back with Robin.
Oh, yeah.
And, he carries a torch. I don't know for Sansa specifically, but he definitely did for her mother, so he helped her escape some way, shape, or form. So a lot of chess pieces being moved in many directions. So Jorah is back. So we'll catch up with you guys on that next week for next week's episode. Thanks for running with us.
Thanks, guys.
You keep running.
We'll keep recapping.
Bye.
Bye.